Walmart, it's 2019. What are you doing separating the genders in the deodorant department? Play the intro.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there.
Okay, if I offended anybody with my random thought before the intro played this time around, I'm sorry if it offended anybody, but it's just meant as a joke, so please understand and take it as the joke that it is. So, yeah, onto the whiteboard though. I finally changed it after 3 episodes of Amphibia. The shell of an oyster only has the pearl inside. I loved that quote when I found it, and I did not know it came from a Samurai Jack episode. So, I don't know which episode it was, but it's Samurai Jack. So, yeah. And I don't know how many people actually just go ahead and skip ahead to the start of the reaction, but I do need to give an update on Amphibia. They are releasing 4 episodes a week of this show until episode 20, and they're at the season final. So I'm going to personally, just because I know that's way too much, I'm going to personally slow down on this show. Plus, I think an oversaturation of one show is way too much anyway for one channel. Unless, you know, the channels that you're subscribed to only do one show at a time anyway. But I'm watching Tangled, and I'm watching The Dragon Prince, and I watch MLP all on this channel. Granted, MLP's on a hiatus for a couple months right now, and that does help, but with this doing 4 episodes a piece right now, I'm going to spread that out. I don't know if that disappoints anybody, but I want to also still get to The Dragon Prince, because that's a really good show. And I want to get to Tangled, because I know that's going to be a really good show. It's starting off slow because they're trying to build all the characters and stuff like that. But I want to watch those shows as well, and with 4 episodes a piece, it is really hard to do that. So I'm going to watch this episode and try to have some other stuff posted over the weekend. But next week, I'm not doing all 4 episodes in that one week. I will probably try to shoot for 2 episodes a piece until we're done with season 1. So, yeah, I wanted to throw that out there to y'all, because I didn't want y'all wondering, well, you know, he was doing all 4 episodes a week, and now he's only back down to, what, 1 or 2? So, yeah, if it works, I'm just pretty much, it's too much to do 4 episodes a piece, and then throw in an episode of Tangled, throw in an episode of The Dragon Prince, throw in, well, since MLP's on a hiatus right now, an MLP comic dub reaction, and, you know, me and my wife last weekend did a flea market haul. We don't have that video up yet. I still want to get to other videos too. So yeah, I know y'all understand, so I'm going to shut up about that. And I'm going to put these headphones on instead of talking, and we're going to jump into episode 8, y'all. Because one thing is, it's summertime here in the southeast of America, and it gets hot in this truck. So yeah, I'm going to put these headphones on, and we're just going to start it. That way I don't start sweating. Oh, and really fast, I'm at the location tonight where there's an airplane that flies overhead. So maybe you'll hear it, maybe you won't. Just depends on which part I react to and which part I don't. So 3, 2, 1, and play. Intro, skip. Alright, what's our title of this first episode? Contagion? Or something like that? Oh, and I'm still doing good, y'all. Granted, it's an energy drink, but it's 0 sugar and 0 calories. So, I'm still 0 calories on my drinks.
Third time I've called you.
What? No, it isn't.
This here ain't no ordinary rainstorm.
Wow.
We gotta cover up the crops, but
Whoa, Anne, everything all right?
Oh,
I think I'm
Anne's about to fake sick.
no slimy coating.
Sounds like I've got a bad case of the mocha lattes.
That sounds
Mocha
horrible.
lattes?
Come on, kids. Let's stay
Sounds
away
like
from Ann
somebody's
and her
missing
illness.
Starbucks.
Rest up, Ann. We'll handle the work today.
Feel better, Ann.
Stop!
I'll try my best.
You know, she sits there and gets a bath, and then still has leaves and sticks in her hair.
Yeah!
Was that moonshine?
My abs!
HP be making moonshine down there. Oh, they got sick.
I'm fine.
Oh, well,
Looks
except
like
for Sprig.
Polly and I have come down with something, too.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Yep, it got Sprig, too.
Wait, what? So you're all sick?
Sure looks that way.
Ollie, no!
Oh, dang. I'm sticky.
Who's gonna take care of us?
Yeah, now it's up to
I'm
you.
gonna take care of you guys. Ann, you're sick too. Sure am, buddy. But you...
Sweet relief. Give me that!
Ow.
Now with Cricket.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a kicker. Oh, I almost forgot. Sprig's favorite. Mushroom. Ooh, it smells awful. Probably a good thing.
This can't be good. Yep, it's
Ye
red
old
leg, all right.
ailments.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, and the red leg works its way up your body, and when it finally covers you completely, you...
You depart from this ungrateful world.
What? Still pretty sick.
Dang it, boy.
It shouldn't have been that funny, but it was. Peak of health.
Hey-ya!
Come on, Bessie.
Come on, Bessie. How you doing?
Get him
back
on
there,
up
Hot
that
Pot?
mountain. And I did not know she was going to say that at the same time as me.
What?
Well, not now, of course.
There's no shame in failure, Ann. Just pick a nice rock.
No!
I'm kind of wondering
We're going to that mineral
if they're
pond.
kind of faking this,
Okay. Watch the time,
but I'm not
man.
quite sure.
Well, we tried.
Hang on, everyone.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Duh. The big old mosquito fly.
We gotta jump for it!
At least someone made it.
You guys are the best.
What?
That's enough now. It's time to let us go.
No!
Goodbye.
Well,
Ann.
obviously they're not going to die, but what in the world?
No!
Anyone dead yet?
Not yet. Present.
That's odd. Unless... Sprig, get over here and show me that book. There's a mushroom that gives you the exact same symptom.
But
Wow.
we don't need any mushrooms.
Sprig,
I
turn around.
completely
Okay.
forgot
That mushroom was in the kitchen.
about
Put it in
stuff
the
at the beginning
soup.
of the episode coming back at the
That
end of the
mushroom ain't for eating,
episode.
Ann. I use it to scrub the pots and wash the bathroom floors and clean Bessie's stable.
Looks like we were just normal sick.
It's nasty.
Ann-
Family Shrub. Obviously, we're getting an episode about HP and his family and,
You know, back home, we call this a family
his family
tree.
tree.
That's because everyone
Exactly,
in your
Ann.
world is crazy. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, great Aunt Gertrude. And her family has layers. You just have to know where to look.
Layers, huh?
Okay, you're not a
then,
bunch
well,
of
what's so special
ogres.
about her?
Pollyanna, oh, brace yourselves. She wasn't just any farmer. She was a turnip farmer. Don't have to be blood to be a planter, Ann.
No, but you do have to be master stacker to get to level 46.
Oh.
If I can just
They're going to add Ann
curse you, sudden death
to the
round,
family shrub.
why you so hard?
And this is based on nothing at all, but I'm almost certain that game will rot your brain.
Even this painting's making me feel depressed.
Oh, God. Whoa. What's this?
Whoa.
Are we going to find out secrets?
Oh, wow, this looks unsafe.
Go down it.
We have to go down there.
There could be treasure.
Or dead
Oh, Polly, that's why we love you. Uh-oh.
Whoa! Ooh, what this? Whoa!
Is this a dungeon?
Wow!
Science.
This is wild. I want to know more. Like, what does this do?
I got a feeling that's a bad thing. Oh, goodness. What did you let out? Obviously, it's the pumpkin with the brain in its head.
Whoa. Mama. Maybe it's harmless. You beautiful, disgusting thing.
What is happening?
That's right.
I think
Mama
we
Sprig is
might
here.
have found a new pet.
Oh, you horrible, horrible sweet boy. Forgive me. Dude, that was ice cold. Love is the cruelest weapon.
Agreed. Now let's get out of here before something else happens.
This is heaven.
Pollyanna.
This is the same Pollyanna from Hop Pop Shrub. She wasn't just a turnip farmer. She was a turned-up warrior.
Hey, check it out. I found her diary.
The Bogwater Wars of 48? The Western Toad Invasion of 53? Man, she was in a lot of battles.
We just gotta go very slowly.
Polly!
I knew Polly was going to do it. Of course. Wow. That was so adorably insane.
So, you guys want to do it again?
Nope, 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 nope.
What in the world, Hot Pop?
Woggle! Help me! No.
No way. Emma the Newt? Honorary planter? Hey, check this out.
Okay,
She traveled all
and
over the place, collected all this cool stuff, and
this
then settled with the planters.
Pretty
She
much
wasn't
is
even
the
a frog.
version of you.
Wow, so cool.
I guess
Emma the
even
Newt.
an outsider like me can be a planter.
Oh, Anne, looks like you've solved the puzzle.
There, I did it!
What in the world?
No, I know what this is. It's the sudden death round. You can do this, Anne.
Wow, that music is very reminiscent of Tetris.
Whoa! Anne, no pressure.
With a little
We're
rock
gonna
beat
die.
in there.
Almost there.
Woohoo! I did it!
Get out,
Take that, Hop
dummy.
Pop.
Top up! We found those planter family layers you were talking about.
Found them. Kids, I wasn't being literal.
Oh, Hop Hop.
There was a moving fireplace.
Crazy science lab.
Family heirloom!
Turnip with a face.
Family's amazing.
Actually proud to be a planter.
What do you say, Loggle? Up for another adventure?
Absolutely.
Hop up, no!
Should we go help them?
Yeah, they'll be fine on their own.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, let's stop that pumpkin monster.
Okay, well, that was a very satisfying episode to kind of start slowing down on, I feel like. So, yeah, I'm going to try to shoot for 2 episodes apiece, but don't hold me to it, y'all, because I like the show, but I don't want to oversaturate myself with the show. But always keep in mind that at the beginning of an episode, or the beginning of a half of an episode, that something usually comes back from there back to the end. Such as at the beginning of the first half of the episode, we had a mushroom, and then at the end of that episode, that mushroom came back into play. And then at the second half of the episode, at the beginning of it, we had Anne and her little puzzle game that I think it was called Slacker Smasher or something, or Slacker Stacker, I think it is, or Stacker Slacker, something like that. But she was playing that at the beginning, and lo and behold, that came back and circled back around, and it became pretty important at the end. So almost every episode that we've seen so far, something at the beginning comes back at the end. I think there's like 2 episodes. I can't remember which ones they were, but They really, I'm pretty sure if I went back to those episodes too, that same thing would come in play. But yeah, I definitely, this show is, I believe, first and foremost about friendship and family. Yes, there's a mystery to it. We got the, music box and stuff like that. But ultimately, I believe this is a journey for Anne to figure out who she is and who she's going to be in life, as opposed to, hanging. I hate saying it because we do got Sasha. She is kidnapped and she's in some sort of dungeon thing with some villainous toad. But, Sasha and the other friend is obviously the wrong crowd for Anne. And I believe Anne is going to end up growing in this series and figuring out, you know what? This is the kind of person I'd rather be, as opposed to I'm just going to do what these people are telling me to because they're my friends. So, yeah. I don't know really where this series is going, but I've got a feeling that we're going to get another Disney book out of this series. Such as, I don't know how they're going to work it, because there's like 15 different books that they go from. I think at the first half of the episode, it was like the Book of Ailments, and then we had a family tree book here. I think what Disney's probably going to do is take an Amphibia anthology and turn it into like just a big book, like the Volume 3 or a Journal Volume 3, Journal number 3 for Gravity Falls, and the Book of the Queens in Star vs. Force of Evil. I think we'll just get like a compiled version. Like, we'll have the Book of Ailments, we'll have the book that from episode 7 where he was looking at it's called a Calamity Box. So we're going to have that in the book. We'll probably have the family history in the book. I believe Disney's going to do it. So I don't know where this show's going though. I got a feeling they mentioned something about the War of Uprising of the Toads or something like that for Pollyanna, I think it was. Something like that. But I think that it's going to come back with, maybe there's going to be a Toad army or something, and Sasha's going to be something to do with it, because it looked like a villainous Toad was the one that kidnapped her. And I think that aspect's going to come back into play, as if, we're Toads, we're going to rebel against these people, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know, it's just a quick theory. There is another thing that I thought of, and I actually heard another reactor say it, that maybe when she opened the box, they ended up shrinking, and maybe the lily pad, because the island is shaped like a lily pad, and maybe they shrunk, and they're just on that lily pad or something. I don't know. It's an interesting thought that maybe when the box was open that they all shrunk and went into some little thing. I haven't fleshed that out, so whatever. Other than that, I guess I'm done. Yeah, I don't have nothing else. So y'all know the drill. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
And I like you as you are, I do.